Scorpio. Hello, hello. So, I'm going to try to speed this up because my Libra reading kind of dragged on when everybody jumped in and started asking questions. Press pause to reflect on what you've learned. Hello. Don't let past events color your vision of your future. Both wild cards. How weird is that? Let's find out what our energy is. Hi, Simon. There are 11:32 p.m. Huh? Well, there's the North Node again. Sagittarius. Mercury. So if your Mercury or your North Node are in Sagittarius, or in the 4th house. Okay. Here we are with that North Node energy again. So maybe if your North Node is in Scorpio, if your Mercury is in Scorpio, or in Sagittarius, or in your 4th house. Yeah, I'm not getting any more energy. There we go. Or, and there's in Scorpio. Scorpio had to come out for their own reading, you know? So it's almost midnight in there, over there in India right now, is what you're telling me. So what is Scorpio having a problem with from the past? Because if we're not letting past events color our vision of the future, then something about the past is causing, disappointment, communication, nostalgia. Yeah, there we go with that past. But that step forward energy to move from the 5 to the 6. We can get through this communication. Hi, Tina. There just went a whole bunch of cards, including the devils. Capricorn energy. Okay, so some kind of need to work alone, or maybe you're disappointed with the work that's being put into something. I've got the devil, I've got action, Ace of Cups, the Sun, the 4 of Wands. It's a whole lot of good energy. And then the Lovers, but then the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Wow. Scorpio got a lot going on. Aw, thank you, Tina. Hi. Damn, this energy. Okay. So we've definitely got some prominent energy here. So what is it that needs to be communicated? What is this disappointment that needs to be communicated by Scorpio? Action, or maybe a lack of action, blocked action, because that kind of came out sideways. Maybe you're disappointed because something didn't happen. And you need to talk about it. Possibly with a fire sign. We got the Queen of Wands, or someone you find very attractive. The Hanged Man, the Sun. Change your perspective, abundance. So So maybe this lack of action, maybe this disappointment here, this communication, this disappointment you need to communicate with the lack of action could be something that was meant to change your perspective about a situation and show you where you'd actually find happiness or abundance. Or just, again, give you a new perspective on happiness or abundance. The Six of Cups. With that nostalgia energy, King of Swords, Aquarius energy. More communication energy, logic. So maybe this new perspective is showing you a different way to look at this nostalgia. And what is this desire to work alone or something isn't done quite right? Three of Pentacles in reverse. What is this energy here? Stagnant energy, Ten of Coins, Knight of Swords. So we've got the Knight of Swords again. So something didn't move forward because, there's this energy that you need to work alone because things weren't able to move forward like they were. Something had to change first. And again, with this communication energy, we got the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords. So what energy is the Devil bringing? Is this just Capricorn energy? Is this like strong, like somebody dealing with a Capricorn? Or is this self-sabotage? Or is this lust or addiction, obsession? Okay, King of Pentacles in reverse. So it definitely seems like Capricorn energy. So maybe somebody's being overly practical. That could be the self-sabotage. Yeah, King of Cups. But that's there you are, Scorpio. There you are. I think you're just being, you might have been too practical in a situation. Or maybe you weren't practical enough. Maybe you were letting your emotions lead the way. Because we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like a, hi CJH. Everybody has a tendency to self-sabotage, even if we don't mean to. But Scorpios can be pretty bad. My stepmom was a Scorpio, and she had to deal with the devil a lot. I don't talk to her anymore. So this action, the Ace of Wands. What is this action? A choice. Okay, so we're getting to making a choice. We got the Ace of Cups here. This is like, after this is all like good energy up until we get to somebody's dropping the ball here. So somebody's making a choice about how to act. This is leading to Ace of Cups energy. And what is this Ace of Cups? We have the High Priestess and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you need to listen to your intuition about what this opportunity is. Don't weigh yourself down. Don't hold yourself back. This is only self-doubt. If you have to trust that you have what it takes to do what you need to do. So you can get to this abundance. And this abundance is going to be the Four of Wands, which is the next card that came out too. This is about building a home. This is about building a home, celebrating that home. Like, this is about getting into that good energy. It's funny that I'm using the Earth deck for Scorpio energy when I usually use the water deck. So tell me what this Four of Wands is about. What are we celebrating? What home are we building? What is going on with this Four of Wands? What is going on with this Four of Wands? It's whatever you've been manifesting. This is this is what you've been wanting. This is everything you've been wanting, guys. This week you are moving towards everything you've been wanting. If you can just talk about why you're disappointed. What didn't happen? What didn't happen that disappointed you, that made you feel this way? Because I got the Five of Cups here. That's like where your energy is right now. You are dealing with some kind of disappointment that you're not talking about. And it has to do with something that didn't happen. But it didn't happen because it wasn't time for it to happen right then. It had to wait. It had to happen as it's happening now. It has to happen this way. This is what the actual manifestation is. So tell me about the Lovers here, because that's our last card before the Two of Pentacles in reverse, where we're dropping the ball, which is, if it's anything, when I clarify this, it's going to be some kind of Swords energy. It has to be, because obviously you're not talking about your disappointment. And there's the Five of Wands, conflict. Feeling conflicted about this Lover's energy. That this is where you are right now. You are feeling conflicted about either who you want to be with, or what this person is like, or if it's the right choice. Temperance. There is harmony. There is balance here. Conflict to balance to harmony. Like, Five of Wands is also Leo energy. We've had the sun come out twice here too. So strong Leo energy. Is somebody dealing with a Leo? What steps can you take to better align with your true self or higher purpose? I'm going to ask the cats, CJH. I'm going to ask the cats. For CJH, tell me his path to align with his highest good. Tell me the path that leads to CJH's highest good. Path that leads to CJH's highest good. Highest good. You need to leave behind a disappointing situation. Invest in something that makes you happy, even if it doesn't seem to make sense to somebody else. Like this is the King of Swords in reverse. Something that you want to do, they're going to look at you and think, that doesn't make any sense. Why are you doing that? I'm doing it because it makes me happy. You have to focus on what makes you happy, CJH. That's how you get to your highest good right now. You have to leave behind disappointment, whatever has been disappointing you in life, and invest in yourself. Seven of Pentacles. Invest in what makes you happy. Even if it doesn't make sense, don't let anybody tell you that, oh, well, you shouldn't do that. You can't make any money doing that, or it doesn't make any sense, or because I'm always in the love readings. Oh, don't ask them out. That's not a good relationship. They're not ready. You're not ready for that. They're not ready for that. This is like, don't let anybody tell you what is right for you. You have to know what's right for you. You're the only one that does know what's right for you. Because even the painful things that you go through, that is how you get to your highest good. You have to deal with that pain. That pain is growth. What was that other card here? Press pause to reflect on what you've learned. Don't let past events color your vision of your future. Yeah, this is a lot of Scorpio living in the past right now. What's going on? Oh yeah, that's right. You're upset because an action didn't happen. And you're not talking about the fact that this action didn't happen. Got strong fire energy too. Like, seriously, is there a Scorpio in here dealing with a Leo? Because I'm getting strong Leo energy. The only card that hasn't come out for Leo, the only Leo card that hasn't come out here is the Strengths card so far. And it came out in the last reading, but that's neither here nor there. Also, strong Aries energy. Like, there's a lot of fire energy in this Scorpio reading, guys. Hell, CJH just had Scorpio energy come out in his reading. That's what the Eight of Cups is, Scorpio energy. Okay, so what are we dropping the ball on? And I tell you, it's going to be communication, but... Oh, siblings do that. Siblings do that, Tina. If your siblings don't get on your nerves, are you even really related? Two of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. What are we? Long-term commitment. Shit. Long-term commitment needs communication too, so I'm not off, but the Hierophant. You're dropping the ball on something you want to have in your life long-term. You aren't talking about what didn't happen, this disappointment that you're dealing with that has to do, and there's a Four of Swords. There's a Four of Swords. There's that communication I was talking about. I didn't even notice that this card fell out. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Slow progress energy, people. But yeah, Four of Swords. So, like, you're dropping the ball on this because all you're doing is thinking about it. You're not talking about it. You're just thinking about it. Ugh. But at least you're making progress. At least you're making progress. Tell me, what does Scorpio need to do to make it to their highest good through this situation? What will result in Scorpio reaching their highest good? What will result in Scorpio reaching their highest good? There we go with the 7 sevens again. all this twin flame energy. I'm not even joking. All of this twin flame energy. Okay. Like, stop being indecisive. Stop being like, well, if this would have happened, I would have done this. If this would have happened, I would have done that. No. If you want something to happen, you have to make it happen. Okay? If you want it to happen, you have to make it happen. Stop complaining that it didn't happen and do it. If the other person can't do it, you do it. Because like I said, twin flame energy. Like, I was not expecting it to come out this way. I got the 7 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and then the 7 of Cups in reverse, that indecisiveness. But that's 707. 7-7. This is own the emotions. Own the emotions that you are feeling. Talk about the disappointment. Say, look, I wish you would have done this. I do. I wish you would have done this because it would have made this whole thing easier. But it's okay that you didn't because I still want this. The moon, clarity. You have to make things clear. You have to. Good night, you day. I'll see you at my reading when it's morning for you and night for me. And there's the strength card. There's the strength card coming out with the strength in reverse, but strength nonetheless. It is not weakness to talk about your feelings. It is not weakness to talk about your feelings. Do you hear me? Because you emotional water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, it is not weakness to talk about your feelings. Okay. So let's get some Moonology cards. Tell me. What are Scorpio's Moonology cards? Whether this is about time frames or just advice for Scorpio to help them get to their highest good this week, to help them deal with everything. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. It might not happen the way you want it to, but as long as it happens, it's manifestation. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Pulled that one in the Libra reading too. That the first quarter moon is next Saturday. The first quarter moon is next Saturday. We are less than a week away, just under a week away from this first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. How bad do you want this reunion, people? Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Well, we already passed the disseminating moon. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. Your commitment is being tested. Look at the bigger picture. Take time to breathe out. A mistake is something to learn from. That was our thing. That was our card for Libra, and our card here is press pause to reflect on what you've learned. Take time to breathe out. You don't have to be going all the time, but you do have to be able to deal with your emotions, guys. You have to be willing to talk about them. And I'll pick on you, water signs, because yes, most of my energy is fire and earth. But my dark moon Lilith, which is how you deal with your deep inside emotions, is in Cancer. So that's, and the moon is Cancer's ruling energy. So it's kind of effective. It's one of those things that I don't really, I'm still learning how to deal with, you know. Hey, Trouble. Happy Father's Day to you too, even though you're not a father. I gotta call my dad and wish him happy Father's Day. Of course, he'll probably show up in my life. I gotta call anyway, because I gotta tell Papa happy Father's Day. I actually managed to get through this reading without 100 things. You have any questions, Trouble, or you just pop in to say hi? Yeah, I could probably get some cards on that, because it's something, because, you know, if I'm predicting the future, I can only tell what the current energies are leading to. But if it's something in the past, it's something that's already been concrete and everything, I might be able to get some information on that. You sense something will happen today. Ooh. I will get right to you, Trouble. CJH asked me first, but we're gonna find out what's happening, Trouble. Tell me, did CJH have any entities following him? And if so, tell me about them. Two of Pentacles, weighing options. You might have had, honestly, you might have had like a good and a bad entity following you. Because that's a balanced thing here. Got the Emperor in reverse. Yeah. So we got the fact that I got the Two of Pentacles out like that, and then I got two cards in reverse and two cards in the upright. It seems like you had a strong masculine presence that followed you around, that was that had ill intentions, but you also had a positive force around you that likely protected you. Page of Wands, King of Cups, like they wished nothing but good for you. And so they, yeah, I'm definitely seeing you had both a good and bad spirit around you. Just something will happen. I had protective and malevolent presences around me growing up too. Well, it was the Emperor in reverse. So it was definitely somebody who had like a very strong masculine presence. It could have been somebody that you viewed as like that you could have viewed as a father figure, or it could have just been like okay, so when I was a kid, like 2 years old, like my brother wasn't even born yet. My brother was only born a couple years after I was. I was molested by a ghost. Anybody can call me crazy on that. I don't care. Call me crazy. My mom was the one that told me this. My mom told me that I told her that a ghost was touching me, like somebody was touching me. There was nobody there. It was me and my mom were alone in the house. I was coloring at a table and told her to tell the man to stop touching me. Turns out he was attached to a preacher that had come into town recently, and it had followed me home. But shit. Weird shit that happens. Weird shit happens to kids. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so what is gonna happen today for trouble? What's going on with trouble? What's gonna happen today? Trouble thinks something's going to happen. So what's gonna happen? What is gonna happen today? It's a whole lot of repressed energy. Somebody might be feeling moody and illogical. Yeah, I'm seeing misdirected feelings. Somebody is trouble. You might be in your feelings today. Are you in your feelings today? Don't blow me off on this. Don't be like, nah, I'm fine. What you talking about? No. You said you sent something is up today. Something will happen today. I'm getting misdirected energy. I'm getting some kind of illogical something or other, or maybe you're gonna cut communication with somebody. Maybe that's what happens. But this is moody energy. This is like being stuck in your feelings. What we stuck in our feelings about? Happiness? Stuck in our feelings about damn it, trouble. You know what? I get it. I know what this is. This is about you being in denial about Ryan. think about cutting communication with a lot of people. You gonna stop talking to me if I keep giving you shit about Ryan? It's a good question, CJH. It would depend on what age you were, because like the younger you are, the easier it is for them to latch onto you. Once you start getting older, it's harder for them to just grab on and follow. But at the same time, the older you get, people tend to be less cautious about that kind of thing. So it kind of balances out with the whole. Let's misdirect it here real quick. What's this misdirection energy? Yeah, something about an ending. Makes sense with the. Okay. Trouble, be careful you don't cut off the wrong people. You're wondering if something's wrong with Ryan. Maybe he just thought you were damn sexy and he can't stop thinking about you. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Ending a long-term commitment. Trouble, I'm wondering. 43 ain't that bad. It's very possible. Have you been on the more spiritual side here recently, CJH? Obviously, you've been up in here with my tarot readings. Do you do stuff like sage or meditate? Yeah. Right. Trouble. Sorry. This energy is telling me that what you feel like something is happening, I got 16 years. I think there's going to be movement on Ryan's divorce. I think that's what this is, because I'm seeing literally ending long-term commitment and the emperor in reverse. Literally, it looks like this energy that you're like, something's happening today. I think it has to do with them with their divorce. Oh, lucid dreams are wild. Meditation, I honestly probably should meditate more than I do. In fact, I don't really think. As an Aries, it's very hard to meditate. Something's out of balance. You talking about getting older, but you talking about being with a gigolo. Like, girl, you so full of contradictions right now. It's okay to be in denial, even when you're 43. We already know you don't want to admit that you want to settle down. Stuck, fighting. Stuck, fighting, obsession. Don't mind the cards. They'll tell me whatever. They'll tell me anything at random. Oh, resisting a painful ending, stuck in your thoughts about a lost cause. Ten, 8, 9. Wonder what that's up to. Trouble. My dad is 48. The only reason my dad is not wild is because he did some dumb shit skating on a skateboard and tore his ACL. Otherwise, he would be just as wild as he was when it happened. And he is 48. You are not that old. More obsession. Obsession. It's possible. I used to hide in cupboards and stuff too. One time my parents thought they lost me because I fell asleep, because I've always been a really tiny person. And I fell asleep curled up in the middle of their bed. I think it was a water bed, if I remember correctly. They didn't know I was there, and scared the absolute piss out of them. Resist. I got double resisting change. Double resisting change. That's okay. Shit. The only reason I can stay up as late as I do whenever I'm doing the tarot readings is because I don't go out. I can't be around people like that. It exhausts me. It's a good question. I just got the Lovers card. Who's resisting change? Why we got this double resisting change? Shit, the sun and the moon in reverse. What? I think both him and his wife are resisting change. Because the fact that I just got the Lovers and then I got the sun and the moon both in reverse, this is dad and mom energy. Like, it could just be that, no, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be Ryan. I could be picking up on any random person's energy, to be real. It could be somebody in this hotel. You are not resisting change. Trouble. Not resisting change, my ass. Whole lot of repressed energy up until we get to the emotional maturity, and seems like there's just like a hard time moving forward. But things are about to change. Because I'm getting the end of hard times are coming. It's just like, you got the Strength in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. It's literally some like, it's like everybody's trying to find their own strength to move forward. But somebody's trying to control the situation. Like somebody's trying to like control what happens. So weird. So a lot of Leo energy, literally starting and ending with Leo. Okay, 6, 6, 9, and the Emperor 4. 1, 25. 25. What's up with 25? Okay. So there's some moving forward, there's nostalgia, there's freedom, there's power. Yeah, I think if Ryan's wife is trying to control anything, she's trying to control how she gets out of the situation she's in. Wish fulfillment. Ryan's mom sent the gnats that are bothering you so bad because of wish fulfillment. She's really trying to make something happen. You feel bad for Ryan's wife? What can you tell me about CJH's past lives? Tell me about any past lives. Heartbreak. You think her parents are trying to force her to stay in the marriage? I don't know about who you were in a past life, CJH. I believe that at least the cards that I pulled on this life, this one was a harder life. You probably spent a lot of time depressed. It does look like you had a relationship though, but like the first card that came out was heartbreak. So it's like at the beginning of your life, you probably went through death or grief or something that changed you significantly, and it made it hard for you to trust people. So even though you had like a good connection here, you were always kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. You think Ryan's wife never wanted to get married, or that she never wanted to marry Ryan? Because that's a big difference. I did get the Ace of Wands in reverse just now, so I do think that the situation she did not want to be in at the very least. Did Ryan's wife actually want to marry Ryan? Did Ryan's wife want to marry Ryan? She did care about him, but it looks like it was mostly an opportunity. Afraid of branching out, stepping out of her comfort zone, it looks like. Hell, maybe I accidentally read your current life. Yeah, some financial imbalance or insecurity. Investment. She was invested in the situation, but ultimately conflicted and didn't really like it. It really does seem like she didn't actually want to be there at all. Like she would have taken any opportunity to leave if she'd gotten it. But no one ever asked her to leave. So she became depressed and lost herself. Did Ryan's wife have anyone she wanted to marry? Disappointment. Did Ryan's wife have anyone she wanted to marry? King of Pentacles. That's Earth sign energy. But it could be she wanted a career. There's those intuition problems again. Did Ryan's wife want to marry anyone? It seems like there was some significant lacking in her life. But okay, if she wanted to marry someone, it was someone that she always felt was missing. Someone, whoever's energy I'm pulling, they feel like it's not the right time. Or like at the time, it wasn't the right time. And now she's working on getting out of the situation she's in so she can get to a place where she would be comfortable to be with that person. Wish fulfillment. I think there is somebody that she deeply wants to be with. And that's why she couldn't stay in her marriage anymore. I think she wants to marry a Cancer. Queen of Cups is one of my Cancer cards. And I think she wants to marry a Cancer. Cancers are really sweet people. And maybe he was the wrong Cancer. Cancer card again. Depression. I don't know. The Strength in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. That's Leo energy and Cancer energy again. All this Cancer energy. Maybe Cancer is her type. Real quick for Vanny, Simon, current feelings for Vandana. Hope I'm saying that right. Honestly, Trouble, you remind me a lot of somebody. Vanny, or I'm guessing you're Vandana. I'm seeing justice and death, the transformation. His feelings, Simon's feelings are currently in the process of changing. Like refinding balance or deciding what's fair. Not sure here. I think Ryan's wife is just genuinely not interested in Ryan anymore. Like, she could put up with the relationship for a while. But once she got to a point where she realized that she didn't have to, she realized she just, if she doesn't have to, she doesn't want to. I do think that she probably feels very stuck. Yeah, she wants a change. She wants like a complete 180. She wants to be out of it and gone. You know, I wonder if Ryan is still trying to hold on to her to some degree with that resisting change energy. Because most men, they can't stand, leaving a relationship if they don't have a backup plan. Yeah, conflicted over her leaving. She might be just trying to pawn him off on you. I mean, hey, you're not into him, you're not into him. So you do seem to have some interest in him since you're always in here. And yes, you've got Asian James, right? I don't think you want Asian James, though. or hooker Ryan. You want happiness. Don't we all want happiness, though? Could it have been 13 years ago that Ryan wanted to leave? Harmony, confusion. Maybe 14 years ago? I think it was 14 years ago he was confused. Yeah. That Temperance is the 14th card. Of course, it could also be 12 because I got the 2 of Swords in reverse. So 14 minus 2 is 12. But I'm kind of leaning towards the 14. 14 years ago, he was confused. And ready to give up. But there is some reunion or joy. What was the joy? Internal conflict. Uh-huh. Yeah, he was ready to get... He was ready to leave back then. He found joy in something and it made him feel guilty. So he stayed. How did he feel when you told him to leave? Unhappy but nostalgic, or feeling a lack of emotional connection but nostalgia. What? I'm going to pull again. That's confusing. How did Ryan feel when trouble told him to leave? How did Ryan feel when trouble told him to leave? Like it would be a lot of work and he would need a plan. The idea did make him feel free and happy, though. How did he feel staying? How did Ryan feel about staying? Like he didn't have a choice, but it's not what he wanted. Literally, like, blocked action here. He didn't have a choice, but it's not what he wanted. Yeah, he didn't see it as a choice. Hi, Shirley. Is TW thinking about Shirley as much as Shirley thinks about TW? He's thinking about you enough that it's messing with his judgment. It's weird. The Hermit. Yeah, I think he thinks about you a lot when he's alone. I think it's about him deciding not to do something, because I do feel like he's holding back a lot. Yeah, this I got the Hermit and this Three of Pentacles in reverse. I think I do think he does his best not to think about you in the way that keeps coming to his mind, because he feels like it would be a bad idea to get involved. Yeah, he's trying to work out how to make things happen without it being weird. Conflict, opportunity, Two of Cups, slow progress. Yeah, Shirley, he's conflicted over how to come towards you. Well, at least you're blessed in that area, Shirley. size. I'm A cup, and I tend to stay that way unless I'm having a baby. Sounds like he's already a little on the possessive side. Interesting. I will probably never be thick. As it currently sits, I don't even weigh 100 pounds. And that's really not, that's really kind of weird for somebody like, and for somebody who's 27. I'm sorry, but just based off of what you told me, him having more of a fiery attitude, him being obsessive. Yeah. I get I don't eat enough. I do not eat enough. I hate the fact that I don't even weigh 100 pounds. I wish I want to have more muscle tone. I want to, I wish I had bigger boobs. I'm going to be real. I don't mind the fact that I'm thin. I don't mind the fact that I'm thin, but I wish I had more curves. Not talking and slipping away. What's trust me, with the kind of life that I want to live, I doubt I'm ever gonna get big, because I like exercising. I like going on walks. I like this morning I walked to the store and got a gallon of milk. I'm actually pretty happy with my butt. Although I might do some squats. Shirley, you make me jealous every time you talk about those horses. I love horses. I love horses. I love them so much. I want a horse. I want a horse. I want a horse more than I want a car. I would take a horse any day of the week. I could stand to put on 20 pounds or 40. It's like, I'm not even joking. I constantly sit around 95 pounds. It's terrible. How are horses compensating for our pain on earth? Whoa, trouble. You want to take control of the situation between Ryan and his wife? The fact that you're asking if you should means you want to. I can see that. Should trouble do something about the situation between Ryan and his wife? If it would make you happy, would it make you happy to be involved in the situation? I see the sun, happiness, abundance. I see the Seven of Wands in reverse. Should I give up? I want to give up. I want to give in. I want to stop doing what I'm doing. Long-term commitment, Hierophant. Two of Cups, soul honoring connection. You just want his mom to leave you alone. Well, that's just great. Are we going to see any communication between Shirley and E the Pisces? Communication between E the Pisces and Shirley. I'm seeing probably not today. He's still feeling conflicted over reaching out. I'm not sure why he's conflicted. What is the conflict? He really wants to reach out, but he's just like, it's like it's just indecisive energy. He just can't decide if he actually should or not. It's so fucking annoying. Sorry. Don't mind the cussing. Of course, Shirley. I love hanging out with you. Is there any hope for E the Pisces communicating tomorrow? Very possible. I'm getting the Ten of Cups. Maybe he'll be in a better place tomorrow and he'll feel like it's okay too. What should trouble do to take control of this situation? Shit, Shirley? Gotta make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, of course. Oh, damn trouble. I was not expecting to. I was not expecting to go from top chat to live chat and see you asking about Ryan like that. Is that Hierophant in reverse? Okay. Um, well, there's that vasectomy energy. I got the 10 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I'm going to say that you're not going to be disappointed. Oh, Shirley, that's so sweet. I don't even know where you live. In Oregon. Oh yeah, you're way over there. I'm about to be moving to South Carolina from Alabama. Like, why is Ryan so touchy feely? That's because he's a Cancer, trouble. That's because he's a Cancer. Yeah, all water signs can be pretty touchy feely, honestly. Water signs are really bad about it. And the more water sign placements you have, the worse it is. Shirley, it looks like he is still going to be fighting the coming towards you, but it's not going to last long. He's not going to be able to keep fighting his feelings. He's going to realize that he's going to realize that he's missing out. I will definitely agree with the earth signs thing. Earth signs can be very touchy feely too, because it's like a grounding thing. The fire and the air signs, it kind of is hit or miss. Like trouble is an Aquarius air sign, not so touchy feely. Okay, is Ryan bothered that trouble isn't touchy feely? He would like it more if you were, but it doesn't look like it's a deal breaker if you're willing to compromise a little bit, give a little bit of leeway. That's true, Shirley. You know, it's really funny that you should say that because my mom is a Virgo and she is very much not touchy. Yeah, Shirley, I could totally see that. Because Libras are so much more fluid about that kind of thing. And I think that's because they rule the house of partnerships. Hmm. Open in what sense, Trouble? Like, does he talk to everybody about everything? Or is it more like he shares too much information with you? Pathetic. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to look up that word. Oh. I'm going to be honest, Trouble. I think the reason you care so much is because you were raised around Virgos, because most Aquarius don't care. They don't mind being. Aquarius are usually very open communicators because they're an air sign. Whereas like water signs are a lot more closed off. Like Scorpio and Cancer. Pisces is kind of Pisces can be a lot more open because they have like the dreamier, like they're much more open to like the higher powers, the universe, the divine, and everything. Their minds flow more freely. I think he's just Shirley, I think he's I don't know why that just started up all of a sudden. Shirley, I think it's because he doesn't it's because he wants to convince himself that he's not going to have a reason to come back out. He doesn't want he is like trying to avoid the feelings. Ryan loves to talk about his feelings a lot. Well, that's good. He needs to. That's good. Copacetic. In excellent order. Okay. Interesting. Trouble. No. Are you saying no, he doesn't talk about his feelings a lot? Or are you saying that you don't like that he talks about his feelings a lot? Oh, yeah, he definitely can't handle that he has feelings for you, especially if it's like some kind of like moral thing where he's like, she's a client. I'm gonna have to see her. If things go badly, then like it's not gonna work, and things are gonna be weird. Trouble. Do you have a hard time talking about your feelings? Yeah, Shirley, don't take it too personally. But Trouble, the reason he talks about his feelings so much might be because he wants you to talk about yours. And there's nothing wrong with talking about your feelings, especially if you feel like you're in a safe place to do that. Which, I mean, you might not feel, you might still feel like uncomfortable with feeling in general, because we already know that you're in deep denial about shit. Yeah, I could see that. Trouble. Trouble. Stop shaking your head at me and talk. This is why this is like your whole problem here. You just want to say no and shake your head about shit, but you're not talking. Don't know how to talk about being unhappy, don't know how to deal with your emotions, feels like everything's just going wrong, you're confused, you just don't know how to deal with any of it. This is so much repressed energy. Sometimes that's all you can do. Just let them talk to themselves, let them work through whatever it is they're dealing with, so they can just deal with their like, you just gotta let people deal with their feelings sometimes. Come to terms with their feelings at their own pace. And here Trouble still is just shaking her head. No, 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 I don't want to deal with the feelings. No. Trouble, are you sure? Are you sure that you're 43? Are you sure that you're 43? Because you acting like a toddler that doesn't want to take nap time even though they're tired. Oh, Trouble. You're so funny. Yes, my inner child is a very strong presence in my life. Look before you leap. Weigh your options. Just means you haven't exhausted yourself enough. If you're not exhausted when you fall asleep, you're not going to sleep well. Of course, if you got things on your mind, you're not going to sleep well either. Girl, I got my own traumas. I'm always here for anybody who needs to talk. Always, always. Shit, what we talking about fear stability for? Who's afraid of the stable? And I'm not talking about a horse stable. There's that Virgo energy. Six of Swords. Does El the Leo want to hear Happy Father's Day? It's a lot of repressed energy. I don't know if he's gonna know how to react if you text him that, Shirley. Like that, like literally, that was a whole lot of repressed energy, and all I could think is like, because I got stuck energy and I got the lack of reciprocation or something was unbalanced. So I feel like he isn't sure. I don't think he would know how to react to you texting him that, as weird as that might sound. Does trouble remind Ryan of his mother? I don't think he would react badly to it. I think it might just make him feel like a little awkward. Six of Cups. I am seeing nostalgia for a trouble. So it might be that you remind him of someone that he is attached to from his past. Or it might just be 10 of Wands. Seven of Cups. What? Okay, I don't know why I just got fear of commitment there. Now, the Six of Cups, because it rules nostalgia, is a very Cancer card. So this could be that he's working towards making a decision. But I'm still seeing this. I'm seeing fear and then commitment. Maybe he's afraid to committing to the decision. I don't know what that has to do with if you remind him of his mother or not. Shirley, who are you more interested in, Elder Leo or TW? Not talking, feeling alone. What's up with that? He does seem interested in you, Shirley. I do think L is interested in you, but there's also this indecisive energy, like he's not sure how things would go, or not sure if getting into a relationship is the right idea. That's 7-7. I just got to. Okay. And then the High Priestess. I think this one's more about spiritual awakening. I think right now he's manifesting a spiritual awakening so he can trust his intuition. That's fair. I think L is focused more on himself right now. He does work on you. Well, I am seeing confusion here. Yeah. Letting him get out of grad school is probably a good idea, just so he actually has the time to focus on the relationship rather than everything else that he has going on. That's very possible since I got the 7-7 energy like that. But I think you guys are still like, because both sides, because both of the sevens were in reverse, it's like the time for you guys to come together isn't right yet. The opportunity is not ready. He's moving forward with knowledge, like he's moving forward in his journey, his educational journey, and I'm seeing needing to walk away, like walking away from a disappointing situation, emotionally. Like, I think he might still be dealing with something. Interesting. There's that Queen of Cups again. Yeah, there's something definitely emotional here. I do think that there is some kind of strong attachment. Okay, I'm seeing depression, probably due to needing to be in control of a situation. I do think that he will possibly want to start something up with you after the graduate period, because like I said, right now there's this depression about needing to hold on to control of a situation. But we're going to get a new way of thinking that's going to lead to like good, happy energy here. How long was he married for? Do you know? Oh. Yeah, so I do see why the Queen of Cups kept coming out, because there's a definite emotional investment there. I'm not really sure what to say in response to that. You being his favorite patient. I mean, I get like being his favorite is like, yeah, but at the same time, it's like the patient line, 20 years. Oh, yeah, he probably still healing a little bit. Oh, if he still wears his ring, he's definitely still healing. I'm not even divorced and I don't wear my ring anymore. Is Ryan having a good Father's Day? It's not a bad day, but it's not. It's not a bad day, but he was doing something else. I'm not sure why. Or maybe he wishes he was somewhere else. I totally get you on the sincerely liking him, even if he was poor thing, because I definitely get that. It's one of those, Does Ryan like farming? Okay, then, trouble. Does Ryan like farming? I don't think he knows. I'm seeing disappointment, communication. It's almost like he's thought about it, but he's not sure if he actually could. He might not feel like it would be a fulfilling life in some way. Like he feels like he might be disappointed in it. I think he'd be open to the opportunity, even if he is unsure. Why stagnant, though? Oh, okay. Well, that explains. Okay. Hey, I mean, if you're not into it, I get it. Farming's not for everybody. Honestly, like, I like the idea of farming, having a horse and like land and everything like that, but I also know that it would take me a while before I would be able to handle that big of a responsibility. I would have to start small. Well, that could be why I saw the opportunity energy. He sees the opportunity in it. He's used to it. It's something. Like I said, I got stagnant energy. I got the Four of Wands. So I think it's something that he's used to and he could see himself doing because he's used to it. But he's not sure if he would enjoy it long term. He's not sure if he could actually be in it long term. If it would, because I got the Page of Cups in the blocked position. So maybe it wouldn't be creative enough for him. I get that, Shirley. I could not. I couldn't be a vegetarian because I do like meat too much. But it would be like oh well, our cow had an extra calf or whatever, and we don't have room for this amount of animals, and so we have to cull the flock or something like that. Was Ryan mad that Trouble said she hated farming? Eight. Gross. made him feel a little lonely. I'm not sure why. It kind of had him stuck in his head about it. But I don't think he was mad. I think I think if anything, he might have been a little disappointed. Yeah, Shirley, nature is so wonderful. Shirley, I totally agree. You can eat nuts and vegetables and fruits and everything, but I like bacon and I like chicken. And cows are good for tacos and sloppy joes. Blah with nature. It says the one that lives in Louisiana. You only mad because it's swamp. I'm all for save the animals too, especially save the bees, save the whales, save the animals. Absolutely. But we breed specific animals for us to kill and eat. It is a part of human, like literally, it is built into our society. And yes, it can be detrimental, especially when people don't do it right. A lot of the big companies, they don't do it right. But it's, I mean, I know that if I was running a farm, I would know what my animals are eating. I would know what hey, you get dirty, you take a bath. Trouble. You get dirty, you take a bath. I can't stand the feeling of dirt under my fingernails, but I still like to stick my hands in the dirt and garden. I like sitting there and yeah, I know I need the weight. I know I need the weight. um and I mean, of course animals are gonna stink. People stink. Shit, trouble. This, Shirley, I do not judge you at all for not wanting to eat animals. One of my aunts are a vegetarian. And more power to her. She likes her fake meat. She can have her fake meat. I pass no judgment. Everybody makes their own decisions. Everybody lives their own life. I mean, technically you don't have to respect my decision, but respecting someone's right to make a decision is important. And when you have people around that don't respect your right to make a decision, that's when things get tough. See, trouble. Shirley doesn't care for the dirt, but she raises horses. If you can't roll around and get dirty, then you can't roll around and get dirty. But always remember, there's always a bath to be had. In trouble. If you don't want to farm, don't farm. No one's going to judge you for it. You and Ryan might have different goals in life, but, you know, would you be willing to be around it if it made him happy and you were still able to do things that made you happy? You guys don't have to do everything together. Sounds like my dream. Anyway. There's nothing wrong with that. You either have to be willing to compromise or be willing to put your foot down. I'm the type of person that I'm only touchy-feely with someone that I want to be touchy-feely with. If I stop being touchy-feely, we start having problems. Weighing options, out of balance. Can't make a decision. Feeling like a fraud. But ultimately success. I don't know what's up with that. I'll pull you a pass, Shirley. Let's find out for you. Tell me for Shirley about the Leo. Tell me about the path with the Leo. What would happen if Shirley was with the Leo? Only got one card flip over. That's interesting. Choice. Resistance to change. Or that could just be delays. A delay in change, which would make sense because you'd be waiting until he was out of his graduate program. You might have a hard time talking to him. Tell me about the Pisces. Tell me about the Pisces. The Pisces. The Pisces. Action. Happiness. Transformation. And TW. Tell me about TW for Shirley. Tell me about TW. Okay. So TW, I get, he'll probably make you feel attractive. Things might feel pretty balanced, but there's something about dropping the ball here. Hold on. Why the problem with communication? Why is the Knight of Swords in reverse for Elder Leo? Why is... Okay, because there's some kind of blockage in progress. What? What's the blockage? Deeper depression. Okay, so might be dealing with some mental health issues there. And what's the transformation with E to Pisces? What's the transformation with E to Pisces? Leaving a disappointing situation. What's being left behind? Because, I mean, obviously, if you're transforming, you're going to be changing. Okay. Leaving behind, not listening to your intuition. Or not trusting yourself. And what's the Two of Pentacles in reverse with an opportunity? Okay, so with TW, you might feel good about yourself, but you might be missing out on an opportunity. Might be some heartbreak too. That's so weird. Or end up feeling betrayed. With E the Pisces, I see action, like real emotional fulfillment, and it would help you. It looks like E the Pisces would help you grow as a person. Elder Leo, you guys, you might have to go through this growth. That, like, there might be some kind of, like, obviously you would have to wait a while with Elder Leo anyway. It's very possible. Like I said, when we were talking about Elder Leo, I did get 2 sevens, and that is twin flame energy. And with them being in reverse, it definitely seems like the separation was continuing. Yeah, so so what ultimately happens with Elder Leo? What ultimately happens with Elder Leo? King of Wands. That's highly passionate energy, that love energy. Yeah, I do think ultimately you're going to end up with Elder Leo, but obviously you're going to have to wait a little while. So you're just going to have, you can just do your own thing. You could date more if you wanted to. He's obviously healing still. But out of the possibilities, it definitely seems like Elder Leo or E the Pisces are your best options. Maybe because you call yourself Trouble Woman. Trouble. Let me pull cards for you, though. I gotta get off of here, though, because I gotta still do packing stuff. Oh, no, it's buffering. Okay, it stopped buffering. Shirley, did you actually get everything? Did you actually get everything I said, or do I need to repeat some of that? In case you didn't hear everything, Shirley, I did say that I think out of your options, your best options are either going to be E the Pisces or L the Leo. It's not like things would turn out bad with TW, but it does seem like I did see heartbreak. So. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So the upside down sevens with the Leo is, it seems like there is that twin flame energy, but you guys are still due for some separation time, which makes sense since he's still healing from this past relationship. And you guys have to wait until he gets out of grad school anyway. I do see good energy there, but I also see good energy with either Pisces. And either Pisces seems to be a journey that you would grow on. So do keep that in mind. Okay, so let's find out why Ryan's stepmom thinks trouble is trouble. Why does Ryan's stepmom think trouble is trouble? Trouble, do you know what your moon sign is? Ten of Wands. I think she thinks you were high maintenance. Honestly, Shirley, it looked like there was passion. It looked like it was mostly passion, but it doesn't look like he'd be able to hold up in the relationship. I don't think he'd be able to do it long term. And I think that's the problem. Yeah, I did pull. I did get a heartbreak card at the end when I was looking at the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which is the dropping the ball energy. So it does seem like it does make me worry that ultimately it would end up hurting. But I think you would just be disappointed with the relationship. I think that ultimately you would just be disappointed. Wait, Shirley, he lives 5 billion miles away. For whatever reason, okay. Yeah. Hey, I mean, if you did go to Atlanta, you'd be driving by me. um, Honestly, I think you would both be disappointed. It kind of looks like you guys want different things. I think you guys are both manifesting in different directions. No, I haven't answered your last question yet, Trouble. What's the relationship between Ryan and his stepmom? What is the relationship between Ryan and Ryan's stepmom? Um, hmm. Honestly, it seems like he might have lied to her a lot, or maybe she lied to him a lot. They want to act like everything's okay, but they're honestly, it seems like they fight a lot. What does TW really want? What is... TW wants transformation. Yeah, I can definitely pull specifically on what he wants in a relationship, but I think he's looking to make a big change. What does TW want in a relationship? He wants a relationship that's going to change the way he sees things. That's going to be stable, but he's afraid of he's afraid of getting out of his comfort zone, getting out of his shell. I think that like ultimately what he wants is a relationship that's going to change his life. And if you're happy with the life that you're living, and I don't think that he's going to be happy continuing to live in the same way. Probably something like that. I totally feel the liking the challenge thing. That's a whole other story though. He wants something safe, but also something that's going to like turn his life upside down, as weird as that is. Yeah, probably. That's what most men want, is a miracle worker. You probably not wrong, Shirley. You probably not wrong. He doesn't want some good pot though. Anyway, I think it's time for me to roll out of here. Wait. Did Ryan's mom like his stepmom? I'm sorry, but I don't think I've ever met a mom who likes the stepmom, as weird as that is. Did Ryan's mom like the stepmom? Did Ryan's mom like his stepmom? Not really. She thought she was kind of fake. You guys always got me laughing. What you talking about? What did Ryan's mom think about Ryan's stepmom? I think she thinks she's a gold digger. That's weird. Like I said, I ain't never met a woman who liked the never met a mom that liked the stepmom for real, for real. And usually the stepmom don't like the mom either. Been there, done that, got that t-shirt. You think she a gold digger too? What was TW's childhood like? What was TW's childhood like? Mm-hmm. 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 I think he did have like a harder childhood. He might have been in, he might have had problems with the law. And there's a thin line and ain't too much. Which stepmom are we talking about, Scooby? Because I know your mom liked your stepmom at first. As I make jokes about the lesbians. Anyway, I do see heartbreak. I see like there were he went through a lot of endings, it looks like. I do see that there were good things in the past. He did have good things in the past, but I think he might have been in trouble with the law a lot. Yeah, that's what I thought. Something like changed his perspective, though. I do get the heartbreak card. So like he definitely went through something that was difficult for him. Was he I'm almost getting that he was like he's probably the oldest. Okay, see you later, trouble. Oh yeah, military will fuck somebody up. Mm-hmm. Military fuck somebody up. Divorced? I mean, it's possible with the heartbreak card, with the Three of Swords like that. Guy going through a divorce can be really difficult. Two of Swords, head and heart decision. Something happened too soon in his life. Okay. Something happened too soon in his life, and I think that's part of what messed him up. With the endings and the heartbreak, and then something happened too soon, and a head and heart decision like this, it looks like, hey, if he doesn't wear a ring, that's always that's either a good thing or a bad thing. If he's not married, then if he's never been married, then that's a good thing. It's possible he might have ended up having a child too young. Page of Cups, yeah, that definitely lends to the. He might have had a child very young. Yeah, it left him feeling stuck. Whatever it was that happened too soon had him feeling stuck. Also a possibility. Was there any? He might have had an alcohol problem at one point. alcohol is one of those things that it can do the temper wrong. Yeah. I don't think he got married young, but I do think there's a very strong possibility he had a child when he was very young. Maybe just, got a girl pregnant in high school or straight out of high school or something like that. It does look like wants he wants to get married or wants the opportunity for a long-term relationship in the general sense. I'm not sure if it would be with you or just in general. But he obviously still has some stuff to work through. I do need to go ahead and get off of here. I've been on here for 2.5 hours now. And I still got stuff I got to do. But I'll see you tonight. Yeah, Shirley? No problem. It was great talking to you. I will see you tonight in the live, okay? Have a good rest of your day.